Hello everybody and welcome to Captain's Draft 3.0 presented by Dota Cinema and Moondark TV. We're going to be only casting one game today because today's schedule is pretty hefty. Again, tomorrow I'm getting ready for some live Dota casting. That's right, you're going to see me on Twitch tomorrow doing some live Dota casting for some of the amateur Dota tournaments. Hopefully. Eventually I should probably establish a real schedule. But we're going to go straight into what the drafts are so far. So Queen of Pain, Tusk, Timbersaw, Omni Knight, picked on the side of Complexity Gaming, good old US of A, getting that Omni Knight just for action slacks.
10 seconds
Ancient
remaining.
Apparition, Windrunner, Tide Hunter,
5
and Phoenix
seconds
on the side of
remaining.
Mama's Boys, and Morphling. So,
Dire team pick.
Complexity need another semi-support unless this Queen of Pain is going semi-support, and this Omni Knight's pure support. If anything, there's no more supports left. Oh, there's the Shadow Demon. That's not really going to do much for him. A lot of magic damage on the side of Complexity, though. I think the Morphling was actually picked up on the side of Mama's Boys to prevent Complexity Gaming from getting it, because that probably would have been their last kicker right there with some more ranged DPS. And so the bans were Undying, Darkseer, Nature's Prophet, Beastmaster, Viper, I keep on calling him Venomancer, and OD. OD's been banned everywhere. So Leshrac, definitely going to be a support here, because there's no way that they're going to be able to pull that off. I think I'm going to play some Hearthstone right now. The new Brawl just came out today, and I don't think I'm going to do a video on it today, because I'm still trying to get through all these quests. Just like Mama used to make. Alright, so we're gonna... Oh god, 400 ping. Hopefully that won't end up killing me here. I'm uploading a video as we speak. Alright, so we're gonna go over to the Radiant side as always. And first we have we just running Wind Ranger. We have Saska playing the Ancient Apparition on the side of Mama's Boys. Pycat on Morphling. Masakare as Tide Hunter, Tide Blunter, and Phoenix being played by, can't see his name because he's moving a lot, Yapser. And on the side of the Dire, we have Timbersaw being played by Limp Chessie, playing the Queen of Pain. That's a really unique looking set. We have Handskin playing the Tusk, Z-Freak running the Omni Knight, and Swindles running the Leshrac. So it could actually be a damaged Leshrac. In fact, there is 4 early damage going out on the side of Lesh anyway. Still playing Hearthstone here. So, looks like we're going to have a tri-lane bot, maybe. I don't know. I haven't actually tried this deck. He just put out 4 damage on the board. Who's this? Harrison Jones. Yeah, they were right when they said the deck has not been replaced in a while.
30 seconds.
Good luck and have fun as everyone calls out, and hopefully gonna see some more pickoffs here. Oh my gosh, you're kidding me. This guy actually gets some pretty good cards here. What? Oh, that's unique. I haven't done that call before. Looks like top rune is not really going to get contested here for the side of Complexity, and same, basically deferring to the bottom rune, not really going to be contested.
The battle begins.
Just going to torch that.
Every coin helps.
The Wi-Fi here, though, is beautiful. Just takes it up. So we got the Queen of Pain running the Solo Mida. Midu. Madaski. We have the Timbersaw playing the safe lane, actually, so he's going to have a pretty good time against this Tide Hunter, who is going into Anchor Smash damage. So, yep, there's that damage going out. He can't deal any damage to that creep despite having... Oh, Mango didn't give him anything, so Limp's going to have a problem here. There's a little bit of aggression coming out on the bottom here, but Pycat knows how to play the game. In fact, they got the Chilling Touch up already. You can actually click to remove it now. That's perfect. I never knew that. Never knew that. Sorry, still playing Hearthstone here. And yeah, so far the lanes are pretty even here. Net worth going the side of the Windy in the mid. They ping out the ward, or no, they ping out the being spotted here. The courier might get clipped here if they're not too careful. Doesn't get clipped. Almost gets clipped, but doesn't take any damage from the clippage. Oh dear. He summoned a 5/3 minion. And they're trying to get this stack, or they're trying to get the pull here, and they're gonna get it. Hanskin's not really gonna be able to fight. In fact, Hanskin's taking a lot of damage here. Saska's getting caught out. Swindle's popping the stun, trying to land a good one here, but it doesn't matter. Pycat actually waveforms in and gets the kill here. Zefreak might be going down too if he's not too careful. He's got too much damage, but the Leshrak's getting out too. So first blood going the way of Mama's Boys. And the Omni Knight just did not pull out a lot of pull there. So they're gonna have to be a little bit more careful. Meanwhile, I mean, top tower got a split pull here, so it'll be okay for them. Gosh, all these minions that this guy keeps on pumping out, it's just gonna be really annoying to deal with, because he keeps on pumping out so many minions. Oh, I should not play Hearthstone and this at the same time. They're very frustrating. Oh, and he pulled another top minion out. Ah, you piece of poop. Chessie's taking a lot of too much damage here, so it might be a little bit difficult for her to try and get some good early potential. But oh, missing bottom. Actually, Omni Knight drops. Omni Knight's about to get a double kill. Phoenix actually gets double kills. Zefreak has got to be really careful here. In fact, he's probably going to go down here. There's no waveform, and he's just about to get waveform. He's going to try and deny himself to the creeps, but instead he's going to mana up, and he's hopefully going to get a heal off. He's going to be able to get it off. No, he won't. Interrupted and taken out by Pycat. So 3 kills going the way of bottom here for what? Just killing the Ancient Apparition, who can easily get a Midas later game anyway, and be able to pull the game out much quicker. Sacrifice my blade. Didn't want to do that. So far, so good. Pycat getting some pretty uncontested farm here. I got a cell phone off again. And yeah, so far so good. Bottom lane, 4 kills. They're definitely seeing this tri lane become more and more effective, especially with Ancient Apparition being able to dice out so much early damage. Oh, they're trying to... People are trying to tell me if I met their expectations with this item that I never bought. How did he summon a... Oh, dang it. He got it through the unstable portal. That piece of poop. Game over. I can't fight that
Radiant's
anymore.
bottom tower is under attack.
Just a lot of aggro going out here on bottom. In fact, Leshrak might get dived upon, but Yapster needs to be a little bit more careful. Swindles will definitely be able to deal more damage than Phoenix. But instead, out comes the double stun here. Swindle's getting caught out. The Phoenix is probably going to go down here. Swindles goes down, and the Phoenix is going to get dived upon here, and definitely going down here. There's no stun for Saska, so Saska's going to be able to get out. A wasted dagger, in that case, for the Queen.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
I don't know. Weehaw? I'm just going to call him Weehaw. Weehaw is, you know, getting some steady farm in here in middle, despite being actually under the Queen of Pain. Not actually dying yet. Right? Yeah, Wendy hasn't died yet, so it's just, you know... Oh, they're gonna try and get a little aggro here. Hanskin's coming back in. Out comes the snow roll. In comes the shards. Doesn't matter. He's gonna turn around on Chessie and try to get a kill on return. And, in fact, does get it, but Weehaw is gonna go down to the Hanskin. In fact, actually goes down to Queen of Pain dagger. So, still a pretty even trade. I mean, Wendy is a little bit up on the net worth now. Timbersaw actually killing the Tidehunter, finally, with the help of the Omni Knight, which is actually a really good combination here. I love it that there's no, like, overtime for you're on your own game here, but it doesn't matter, because guess what? It's game over. I died.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Meanwhile, bottom actually dropping the Swindles again, so the complexity needs to be really, really careful here. They're playing way too aggressive for what they're basically playing here. And Phoenix, you know, Phoenix is going pretty high here. He's got his Urn of Shadows already. And the farm for bottom lane is just beautiful. The only one suffering from bottom lane on the side of the side of Mama's Boys was actually the Ancient Apparition, but because of that, there are some pretty aggressive wards here all across the map. In fact, the top one's about to expire, and Seafreak's about to see it. No, he doesn't, because he's not there anymore. Oh, yep, now he sees it expire. And pings it out. There was a ward that just expired here. Prepare for another ward, possibly. There's another ward in mid, but there's actually no wards up on the ground on the side of Ancient Apparition. In fact, might be going for a wand here. They're trying to get a kill on this mid, and they don't find Chessie. And bottle crowing. Chessie's going to try and send the courier back to finish the crow, and a new ward is placed up. They didn't see it, so there's no potential coming off of here. Masquerade uses Ravage to take out the Timber Saw, and it was actually a split, so not really worth it on the side of Complexity. In fact, on the down low, turns out Pycat and Ancient Apparition actually down the Leshrac on bottom here. Leshrac is starting to not look like a really good pick here. Pycat getting dived upon, didn't have enough time to switch out, and he was definitely going to go down there to Queen of Pain. He didn't even scream. No, he did do the Scream of Pain, but not the ultimate Scream of Pain.
Middle tower is under attack.
Meanwhile, middle tower is getting some more aggro here, but it's not really enough that Weeha's trying to make an appearance here, and it's not really going to occur. So they're going to try and work on that here. I like that owl. Oh yeah, I forgot that the texture packs added different versions of things. Oh, Weeha's got the... Yeah, let's do that. No, I like Tusk. Tusk is cool. Tusk is cool. So, some crazy good farm going out on the side of Mama's Boys with 3 Radiant Heroes on the top 5. Timbersaw being completely kind of shut down. He's under the Tidehunter. Under the Tidehunter, who has an Iron Talon and Arcane Boots, and he's got a bottle. And he's trying to figure out if Weehaw wants it. In fact, does get it. It's a double damage, so definitely better for Weehaw because then he can both the creeps. Some beautiful stacks actually going on from Yezer here that no one had idea. No one had any idea that was occurring here. And Masquerade's not really going to get any of those because you know, Phoenix Birds, Yapper is just down on a lot there. Doesn't look like there's too much on the side of stacks for Complexity here. They're trying to focus map power over, or like lane power over just foresting power. And that's what's going to get them the end victory here. Just need to let that expire. Yeah, exactly, because you're going to get hooked out by the Tusk, who's level 6 now. So Pycat trying to make a move here onto the Handskin, but it's not going to be able to get anything. And Windy getting the phase boots middle with the double damage. Ultimate still up. Jesse's ult is up too, so they both got to be really careful here. They don't want Windy to get too much tower damage with this double damage. In fact, Jesse knows that there's a DD on this Windy here, and the phase boots pick up. So Weehaw is trying his best to try and get to the tower here, but it's not gonna take that dive. Just got a huge lag spike. It's probably from. Oh God, what is that? Why am I getting that?
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Ew, why is that happening?
7 minutes. Radiant's
it's gone now.
Tower is
Alright, cool.
under attack.
Top tower is taking damage to creeps here. In fact, it's actually below half, so Swindles is going to try and take it out here. Doesn't have another round of Cursed Earth, but the fort was down. There's going to be a TP coming out, but they don't actually see it. Actually, 2 TPs going out. Weehaw's trying to get a perfect shackle, doesn't land it, and it's not going to be able to get too much of a fight off here. In fact, the AA ball goes out to try and prevent any future aggression. In fact, Weehaw comes in and actually gets killed by the Swindles here with little to no HP left on him. And meanwhile, bottom, Limp's getting jumped on. Timbersaw actually goes down again. That's definitely not a good trade for this side of Complexity. Timbersaw for the Winter Runner.
Bottom tower is under attack.
Windy. Just call him Windy. Call her Windy. Oh, Windy. Fortification goes out on the side of the bottom tower with 66 HP left in it. We got a roaming Chessie coming in. His invis waveform's out actually to try and avert any of the possible damage here. In fact, they actually see Chessie from that sentry ward that was in there. They're pinging him out. Or no, Lesrac's actually pinging Chessie out to get back. Fake Phoenix just floating around. Might end up getting a fake kill off of this Phoenix. Oh, the perfect scream wasted on the side of Chessie. Oh, that had to feel so bad because now there's no Scream of Pain. They can actually aggress other lanes with freedom here. Queen of Pain going to go back to mid, trying to make up for that failed aggression here. Meanwhile, Swindles is going to try and push out this bottom. I see he has no specs in Lightning Storm, so he was going for a pure pusher, despite, you know, pure damage and physical. And Vapor's got to be really careful here. Actually goes down to Omni Knight heal. Swindles popping out the ball, trying to hit anyone. He does hit the Leshrac, but not with the direct damage. And Leshrac's just going to clean out the wave here and get the next wave onto the tower. And TPs are out. Timbersaw, on the other hand, getting a kill in middle. Tidehunter Ravage goes out. Limp goes down with Headskin just trying to take out Pycat here. Agility shifting, strength shifting going out pretty well here. Pycat stuck on the other side of the ice shards, not going to be able to get anything off of here. So Timbersaw does go down, but as well as that, Windy goes down. But on the side of Mama's Boys, not really going too well. They actually lose bottom tower. Pycat needs to be a little bit careful here. This dive may be a little bit too heavy for him, especially since he's not in, he's still not that much in strength morph. Meanwhile, you know, the Leshrac's still pushing out the bottom. Hanskin gets jumped upon here. AA Ball trying to get some time. Don't hit anyone. Hanskin coming in. Phoenix ulti dedicated, and everyone's going to get out. No one is in range of Fireball here, so that was more of, I guess, a self-save than anything else. Z-Freak trying to get some good magic immune or heals off here. He's level 7 with no ultimate. Doesn't really matter. Weehaw's not really proposing much of a direct damage threat here. Meanwhile, bottom and top being pushed in, trying to get this tier 1 from the side of Mama's Boys. And Leshrac's going to TP home. He's got no mana. Between the Timbersaw, he's going to try and keep on getting some push on this tower here. In fact, he is going to do that exactly. As he cleans up almost the whole entire wave. No one's going to be able to respond to it. Weehaw gets the middle tower. Pycat strength shifting. Chessie with magic immunity. So nothing's going to be able to come off of this. The trade of the damage coming out here. Timbersaw getting Blink Dagger. Urn of Shadows picked up on the Tusk here. Picked up on the. I still got my webcam on, don't I? Hey, blocking the net worth chart. Shoot. Alright, let me go and fix that. Oh, yep, there's that lagging little box again because I loaded up.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Hey guys, you missed nothing. I turned off the camera.
Under attack.
You saw nothing. They're trying to get some extra damage on this tower here. In fact, Swindles picks up the a Veil of Discord here with the new Veil of Discord. Plenty of intel coming out. Ice Ball's gonna land directly on both of them. Swindles might go down here. The damage is too much for Swindles, and he will go down here to the ice shards. At least the Phoenix. Ulti goes out. Scream goes out. Tidehunter Ravage countering out Complexity's lineup here so heavily. They're trying to find out who they want to go on here. They're going to try and go on to Limp, but Limp's got Blink Dagger plus the ability to jump out. It's not going to be enough. The Urn is actually degenning him quickly than anything else. Morphling actually gets top tower with the exchange of Phoenix still getting this kill here. And there might be another one here. Tusk gets perfect shackled here. Jesse trying to come in and counteract this. It doesn't matter. Complexity can't hit the Windy, but it actually drops down the ice shards. Ancient Apparition kills the Queen. It might be really bad for this Tusk here because out comes Tidehunter trying to get a kill here, but they're pinging out. He's going this way. He's going this way. Wait a minute. No, he's not. He's right here, and he's teleporting out, and they're going to make it out perfectly fine. Not really a trade that I Heart Mama's Boys actually were actually lost. They didn't lose too much here. They lost Windy, but in exchange got top tower, and Morphling just still farming it up here. Looks like he might be going straight into Lincoln's. Lincoln's are an S and Y, but Lesh needs to be a little bit careful here. He was spotted out. In fact, Swindles is going to try and go on him instead. Lightning Storm finally spec'd, but not really going to be able to do much here because there's another waveform out on the Morphling. Ice Ball going out to the base. That's not really going to hit anyone because everyone's already out and about. The creeps didn't even take that hit damage. They probably should have just went for creep kill there. Pinging out. There's a new ward here. A lot of circles going out the way of over here. And that's exactly what's happening. Limp and Handskin are just going back into the jungle here, trying to find some kills. Instead, it's going to take up some of the forest. It's not really too much to take. Yeah, they're definitely trying to make some aggression on the fact that they own the bottom lane because the towers are down. They're pinging out that they're in our forest, so we gotta be careful. Smoke won't do anything here, especially since they're the ones that are in our forest. We're not in theirs. I'm just seeing a lot of these Iron Talon pickups recently for Omni Knight. I guess gives him the necessary damage needed to fight the lane. I mean, how much quell does it give him? Gives him 140 quell, so I mean, he doesn't really deal a lot of damage in the beginning, so I guess it's not really that much of a problem. Iron Talon definitely a good choice for Valve to add into the game. Meanwhile, bottom trying to get some push time in here because nothing else is happening on the map. Looks like Orca and Malevolence going out to the side of King of Pain. Meanwhile, in mid, actually, Omni Knight got another perfect shackled on, and Z-Freak is definitely going to be going down here because he's got no ags. In fact, he actually gets out because the ice shards landed perfectly. Pops the magic immunity, and he's going to be able to get out perfectly fine with 3 seconds left on the magic immunity. Bottom tower getting attacked here. Limp trying to get out, does get out. Doesn't really matter. Leshrac, man, the amount of counter pushing to pushing that that Complexity can do here to defend their base is absolutely fantastic at how much they're able to do. And meanwhile, bottom, just getting pushed in. Like the way that Complexity are playing this is that they're just trying to push out the game so they can end up winning. Leshrac needs to be careful here. He got spotted out by the ice ball here.
Middle tower is under attack.
They could dive it for the Leshrac if they wanted to. Courier's gonna try and do around so he can get the Aether Lens. Nope, I don't know what he's building. He's got enough money to do Aether Lens. He's probably gonna go pick up the Arcane Booster now, since he has stat boots and stuff. Weehawk getting caught out by the ice shards. Nothing's gonna happen off of it. Ancient Apparition is gonna come back around, but not gonna be able to get much off here. It's a Sentry Ward being pinged out up here. I don't really know what's happening here anymore. It's just a massive clusterfuck of people. Blink probably picked up on Tide. No, that was probably the mech that came out on the Tide. So Mechanism Tide, which means we're not gonna see the early refresher, and we're probably going to see the Guardian Greaves instead, which I guess is probably a better idea for, I don't know actually, that's a really questionable pick here. We're going to figure it out here. Ice Ball, not hit Swindles at all, and it's not really going to phase the people on top here. Jesse just spotted out by a Sentry here, and Jesse's definitely going to go down here. There's way too much damage going out on her. Him, I know they're all male players, but they picked female names, seriously. Morphling needs to be careful here. He's going to get spotted out by the Timber Saw. He's strength morphing, but he's not going to have enough to get out, and no, yeah, he's got enough. Yeah, Pycat's fine. He's got a morph he can switch to if he needs to, and he's just going to get back to base, go back into agility morphing, and then he's going to rejoin them in middle here with this Timber Saw illusion. Oh, yep. Another stack going this side of this Tide Hunter here, and it's just like the Tide Hunter's pretty overfarming here. In fact, the Mechanism does go out, and he's starting the refresher already. He's not going to go into Ags. It's kind of pointless, in all honesty. Meanwhile, bottom, Hanskin's getting jumped on this Phoenix here. He's definitely going to go down because the Ice Ball is going to not actually hit him at all. And there might be an escape here. There might not be. Phoenix Egg goes down, so Hanskin's definitely going down here. But they're going to try and get a counter fight off this with Swindles, hopefully dropping a stun, but they actually miss. They don't see Swindles coming in at all. He has to dive. He's willing to dedicate it, gets the dive off, and Saska actually gets out. Weehaw's trying to get a counter kill here, but it's not going to be able to happen. Weehaw trying to run away. Doesn't have Blink Dagger to finish this runaway. Instead, Tidehunter actually gets a kill on Queen of Pain in middle. Don't know how. Probably used Ravage. Actually, he did use Ravage. Weehaw going down here. Actually, he's not going to go down. Man, a lot of not actually going downs here. Weehaw's going to get healed. Possibly not really going to happen. Vapster is definitely going down here. Weehaw goes down as well. Ice Ball going out. Trying to get some double confirmation here. Lands on no one. Not even a path hits anyone. So that was definitely something bad on the side of Mama's Boys. Like, nothing happened on the side of I Heart Mom. I mean, they got the Tusk. That was about it. But then they dedicated a Phoenix ulti, and they died. So then, in exchange, meanwhile, Leshrac's gonna get working on this bottom here, and he's gonna get pretty much a good percentage of it because his Split Earth is gonna hit it. No, it's not. They're gonna use the Fortification, which might not agree with because there's not that many creeps going on there. Oh my goodness! Oh my god! Oh, what the ah! Whew! Drink some water. Oh, attempted perfect shackle onto the Omni Knight, but not gonna happen. Omni's gonna get out perfectly fine here. In fact, they might be looking to get a counter kill. Limp is floating around here, but they know they're up there because the range keeps giving sight. See it up there. That's another attempted perfect shackle, not going to land. And Ice Ball goes out. It's going to hit Z3. And Magic Immunity. Bam, he's done. He's going to be able to walk out perfectly fine. And yeah, just Omni Knight's a perfect counter for this way that this game's going so far, despite the fact that they're not actually winning. Complexity down by a tower and down by 7 kills. In fact, it might be 8 kills here with Jesse might be going down to Pycat. Pycat's actually going to get counter initiated upon Lincoln's popped. I don't know what he popped the Lincoln's with. I think he popped the Lincoln's with. I don't know, but Tusk definitely going down here instead of Jesse. In fact, Pycat points out, or Pycat sees Jesse, but doesn't actually go on it. Tidehunter getting, he actually has Guardian Greaves. Is the thing in the courier? No, is there any recipe for Guardian Greaves? What did he need the ring for? Where's the ring?
No sorceries avail.
Yeah, whatever. Meanwhile, they're trying to defend off this mid here, but, you know, just Magic Immune Omni Knight. Not really going to be able to get much off of here. Where's that ring? Where's the ring? Maybe he accidentally bought the ring and decided, oh, let's just go for Guardian Greaves. Full TP's going out the way of bottom here. Limp actually gets spotted out by the Tidehunter. Goes down to Phoenix Tidehunter split, which is fine. 218, which means 106 going out the way of both sides here. I mean, Timbersaw's dead. That's the main point of action here. And doesn't have Bloodstone. In fact, I don't know what this Timber's building. He's going to go for Yules by the looks of it. Morphling trying to get some damage off of this top tower here, but doesn't have a Morph Replicant anywhere else to go to if it starts getting hairy. But he's going to get most of the tower here, and the fortification goes out. That's good enough. It's within deny range. He's going to TP out. He's going to... Yep. You know, TP out and be fine. Denying the tower going down doesn't really matter. The tower's down. They're okay with it. Mama's boys are okay with getting that little extra tower aggression. Now up by 2 towers, one owning the whole complete dire forest here with no wards up. Oh, there is 1 ward, but it's not really in a good position. In fact, it's going to go down in 1 second. Just the side of complexity is being shut down pretty hard here. Gem picked up on the Tidehunter and Voidstone back on the Tidehunter here. Double Earth stack here on this side for Tide, but he's not taking any real damage from this. He's gonna try and stack it, but Pycat doesn't care because Pycat ruined it. Oh, he just barely did.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
They're trying to look out for this Lesh here. They find him, but there's not going to be any stun initiation off of them. There's not going to be any immediate initiation for stun here.
Tower is under
Tide's
attack.
going to try and... Tide's just farming to get that refresher at this point. He's got Guardian Greaves. He's got a bottle. He's got an Invis in the bottle. He's got a Blink Dagger and an Iron Talon. Iron Talon just seems to be such a popular pickup for the past like 3 or 4 times here. XP per minute. Tide's on the highest for XP per minute, which is pretty sad here. Last hits, you know, top 3 rating heroes invisibility going out on Tidehunter here, and the deaths are, you know, pretty tolling here. I don't know why F4 doesn't work for me. Gold per minute, you know.
Middle tower is under attack.
I don't know if that's a record or anything. I don't know the records, but it's gonna get Link's gonna get scouted out by the Tidehunter here. In fact, Pycat's not going to be able to get any damage off of here. Buybacks are all kind of available, kind of not available. Midas actually picked up finally for the Ancient Apparition, despite having no Agony Scepter. Tidehunter ulti goes down. Limp's definitely going down here. Z3 has ult and has immunity, and almost got the ult off. It was in mid-cast, but he ended up magic immunity first, which was probably a smarter idea. Ice Ball going out on the side of Limp here, or Swindles. Knight needs to be a little bit careful here. And doesn't actually fly into it. He's suspected it completely, and he's not going to get hit by anything. Bloodstone out on Swindles, though. Why is it only 1 spec in Firebirds? Oh, that's Icarus died. There's full specs in Firebird. Fire Spirits, whatever. Meanwhile, mid, Jesse needs to be a little bit careful here, but instead Weehaw is going to be a little bit careful here. Ulted, he's gonna be I don't know. He's actually he might get a counter kill here. Jesse goes down. There's a gem on the ground. When did Tide die? He bought a gem. Oh, Weehaw had the gem. Okay.
Dire's top tower.
Meanwhile, oh dang, Dire's actually getting a kill on the counter action here. And, you know, my gosh, Pycat's just making all the possible moves he can get in order to farm here. In fact, has a Lincoln Sphere and has a Manta Style, which will be some crazy damage here. Swindles does need to be careful here. He doesn't know that the Tidehunter, everyone is still here. Swindle's just taking way too much damage. The Courier might even get clipped here. It doesn't matter. Leshrac goes down, couldn't get a suicide off, but it goes down to 3 heroes. So kind of split in a good way. Meanwhile, bottom just being redefended by the side of the Morphling here, and just they can't really do anything against how strong this counter push is. Yeah, there's a lot of just counter push going off the side of the Morphling team here. Basically, Morphling was definitely a good pickup for the side of Mama's Boys, because this durability, this just pure damage hero that can never really be countered. In fact, the Phoenix is going to get scouted out by Pycat's actually morphing back in. I can't even see Pycat. He's stuck in the ground here. Whoa, 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 whoa. Fireball put down. Ice Ball going out. Morphling's kind of derpy still. I hope that's not actually on his camera too, because that's probably not helping. Pycat saying, oh, we can go back on in this. Pycat switching over to strength here. He's melee immunity going out. Phoenix getting a kill still. Tidehunter Ravage goes out, Swindle's going down, Limps Yule's up in the air, his own Yules, and he's gonna be able to get a counter kill. No, he won't. That's a full team 5-man wipe on the side of Complexity, with only Phoenix going down here, and Fireball was still used for the side of Phoenix, so the fight was definitely good on the side of iHeart Mama's Boys, something that they definitely needed to secure the overall strength of this game. And Roche is gonna go to the side of Pycat, or to the side of Mama's Boys here, with the DD being picked up from Weavon, Aghanim Scepter, and just full wind run. And Pycat's actually going to pick it up here instead. Now that Pycat's carrying the gem, he's all glitched and stuff. Hopefully that remorph unglitched him. Yeah, it did. Alright. So he's got the Aegis, he's got 3k net, he's got 3k gold, and he's at 15k net worth, with some crazy gold per minute when I decided to actually go and see it. There it is, 568 gold per minute, which is pretty nice. In fact, going up 575. And Arcane Boots picked up on the Omni Knight, finally realizing he doesn't have enough mana to cast all of the stuff at once. I actually do Soul Ring Arcane Boots still with my Omni Knight, despite, you know, Omni Knight. Another gem picked up the side for Omni Knight. They're going to try and see if there's a ward up here. And that's not going to be the case. There is no ward, so they're not going to place one. You know, Complexity just, you know, had the reins for a little bit there with how much push they were able to get off. Ice Ball going out the side of the Queen of Pain here. It's going to land completely. Weehaw getting a perfect shackle, but that is not an Aghanim Scepter. Almost clips him with the wind arrow. If the arrow would have hit, then he would have died, but nope, he's perfectly fine. He's going to get out A-OK. How is Aghanim Scepter going out for the Ancient Apparition? He's at 2.5k at the moment. Still bottom net worth 6k, which means at any point he was never able to return it. Pycat's just got enough mana to do as many strength morphs as he wants here. And they're hoping to get the heal off. And it doesn't look like it's going to come, because out comes some more right-click damage. And Limp's definitely going down here. They disavoided the Omni Knight as much as they could, and they're not going to worry about it. In fact, bot Swindles takes out a tower here. Tusk actually gets a counter kill on this Windy on Weehaw in the middle here. Phoenix Egg going down, but it's not going to be enough. In fact, they're not gonna. No, they're gonna make it. Just barely made it. But Ancient Apparition comes in and kills off the Queen of Pain. But Swindles needs to be really careful here. I think he's already bought all of his Aghanim Scepter stuff. In fact, stuff's coming to him. He's getting a lot of wards. What? A Diffusal Blade? What is that madness? A Diffusal? I have never seen Diffusal AA before. And meanwhile, you know, Tidehunter Ravage dedicated onto the Omni Knight. New gem down, dropped on the ground. Tide's just going to get it and disregard the other team fight. Refresher almost coming around the side for Tidehunter here. And he's like, I want my magic wand back. Wherever my magic wand is. And they're just going to try and get some counter fighting here. Oh. Leshrac trying to build an Arc Terrain core so he can get some counter out damage here. I just bumped my desk because I used the bottom part of my desk for my footrest. Oh, so good. I love this new desk a lot. but I can't put my other monitor on it, so only downside. Only downside. But on the side of complexity, they're not really looking too hot here. Net worth going pretty crazy. In fact, Refresher Orb picked up on the Tidehunter, finally. So there we're going to see 2 ultimates, 2 Guardian Greaves, actually, 2 Blinks, 2 Bottle Charges, 2 Boots. I just said that. 2 uses of Teleports. Mid's almost deniable here. The tower advantage is still pretty high on the side of iHeart Mama's Boys, especially since they have a tier 3. They're going to try and preemptively hit this, and they actually are going to hit the Omni Knight and get this against Swindles in the path here, but Swindles has too much HP, it doesn't really matter. And Seafreak blocks himself out from this, so he doesn't actually take the damage here. Aether Lens picked up on Omni Knight, which I don't find...
Radiant's
Well,
top
spell
tower
him, I
is
guess,
under attack.
that works still. Meanwhile, Pycat's actually going to try and get an initiation on Swindles here. Imagine when we popped on him, so it's not going to do much. But Scotty picked up on Morphling. Just the slow is way too much for Swindles. Swindles is going to get perfect stunned here, and he's going down. There's no buyback on that Swindles, especially since they were trying to get for that Bloodstone. Z-Freak, he's going to heal himself. He's going to try and pop ultimate here. They're trying to bait the Omni ulti. And they're going to need to bait it here, and out goes the Omni ulti. There's the baited Omni. But it doesn't really matter because they're not going to get too much off of it. Weehaw actually kills Queen of Pain. Queen of Pain buys back. Ultimate drops down. Chest is dropping in. Tidehunter re-ravage, and that's going to be good game. There's going to be no way that Complexity was going to be able to recover from that game. All the buybacks going out, trying to counter out some buybacks here, and there's just going to be nothing going off of it here. Complexity going down to the side of iHeart Mama's Boys with 40 and 17. Weehaw immediately DC because you know, he carried. But on the side of iHeart Mama's Boys, they did a really good job keeping up the stable net worth and just the repurchasing of gems here. Omni Knight just not really going for the items that they should have been going for initially. I can't see my mouse. Almost got it. Almost got it. I don't even know where I am up here. Oh, hey, the age has just expired. Okay, here I am. I'm right here. Oh, I had it. Alright, cool. No, go back. Go back! Okay, I'm right here. Cool. Alright, I'll do the discussion part now. So the Morphling pick was just so detrimental on the side of Mama's Boys. I guess it wasn't a decline. I think Pycat's actually really good with Morphling. So that pick did not really concern Mama's Boys on the side of how much they were actually going to get off of this pick here. But they did a really good job. The Tidehunter actually going for Guardian Greaves early game managed to purge off a lot of that early game damage that was going to be way too strong for them. And, you know, Windy's just... The Windy in almost all games of recent have been showing some crazy good potential and just a lot of damage. Just so much damage going at the side of Mama's Boys here. And I'm interested to see how they're going to continue further in this series here. Complexity hopefully going to recover and get ready for the next set of games. This has been Party PD, despite turning off the camera and not showing you the net worth at the very beginning of the game. I'm sorry about that, but I'll work on that next time. I had it set up for other games, but this is Party PD. Thank you for watching the Dota Cinema 3.0 Captain's Draft presented by Moonduck TV and Dota Cinema. There it is. Gosh, it took me forever to figure out what I was going to say. Thank you all for watching, and we will see you all next time. And don't forget to come in tomorrow when I will be twitching some amateur Dota. That's all, folks. I will see you next time. Goodbye.